Yo, what is up? What is up? I just finished eating some ice, so my tongue is kind of frozen. So I may be stuttering over my words, but anyway, this is your girl Stephanie, aka Idini Hastu Sapapa. Currently here doing element reads, and we are on, last but not least, air signs. Excuse me. So air signs, your opposite is fire. So the fire signs needed to get more clarity, get clear on what, the things that they've been passionate about and where they should be investing their passion, investing that energy into. And overall, all of the elements, the main character energy, I feel, it's the Four of Swords, that introspective, retrospective, reflection type of energy. So let's see what comes out for the air signs. So divine forces of unconditional love, light, peace, wealth, health, prosperity, everything good, lovely, and wonderful. What does our higher selves need us to know at this time? Please bring clear and accurate messages. Divine forces of the four corners, the north, south, the east, and the west. The divine forces of the elements, earth, fire, water, and air. How can I forget that? We're on air signs. Divine forces of the elements. What is the air element bring into the collective at this time? What is their energy? All right, so Hangman. What better to do when you in this energy of surrender? You're being forced to pause. You know what I'm saying? And to really think and reflect on things. To see things from a different perspective. You got the Seven of Swords and the Chariot. So this could be the energy that you have been in. You've been forced to really see how you have been disempowering yourself, but you're now spirit moving forward with willpower and determination with the World card here, ending old cycles, and you have found this new motivation and passion and you're putting that into yourself. Just like I said, the fire signs, they are having to be clear about their passions and where they're putting that energy. And spirit is, and I feel like you guys are putting that energy into yourself. And that's exactly what all of the readings have been talking about with the Four of Swords, right? Four is this foundation, the home within yourself. And you're really getting clear about who you are. Like, because learning ourselves is a lifelong process. So even if you hear it in all of my readings or everybody else reading, you're constantly learning yourself. The spiritual journey is a lifelong process and a lifelong journey of learning. Okay? And you can always go deeper and deeper and deeper and peel back the layers on even the simplest ass shit. So if you hear people saying the same, maybe, or hearing me saying the same thing over and over, because you need the reminder. Period. You know what I'm saying? We've been brainwashed for so long as, as humanity, of lowering ourselves below what we are capable of and our power. And it's time for you to constantly hear encouragement and reminders to love yourself and to put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? So that you can be a well of joy and happiness for others. You got to put it into yourself first. You can't wait for somebody else to bring it to you. So now you're walking into that, and that's helping you to move past the indecision. Help you to move past and not wanting to see reality for what it is, having that blindfold on. And you're really tapping into your abundance, into abundance mentality, which is, and nurturing yourself. I know, I just want to pick this out. And then the Four Swords came out. Here. Like you've really grown and gained a lot of understanding in this energy that you've been in, of nurturing yourself, of putting yourself first. And you have learned to set up healthy boundaries. And in this energy of being present for you and full of self-love, you're helping to heal that inner child that have been triggering you in the past, that has been throwing you off of your life purpose, your life path, your life journey, your mission here. You're getting rid of those distractions, and you are investing in a deeper love for self. You found this deeper love that you want to help share with the world. You want to help other people to realize how great they are, you know, and how wonderful and fulfilled they can be when they answer the call, when they awaken to their calling, awaken to their mission, awaken to their life journey and their path. You want to help awaken people into a life that is meaningful, not one where you're just on a hamster wheel doing the same thing over and over. Like I feel like you've awakened to just the beauty of this spiritual journey. You know, and how you're never alone. And how, you know, everything begins to just add up. Even when you were abandoned as a child, it makes sense now with where you are now, because it strengthened you and it empowered you. You know, so you can look back on those times and somewhat with gratitude. The present is where you heal the past and you create the future. You're not stuck in where, you know, those traumas had you. You've accepted it for what it was. It made you stronger, wiser. And now, and it was just part of your awakening process. And now you're able and want to help other people to find that freedom and that liberation. You're breaking generational curses. Air signs. You're breaking generational curses, and your ancestors are so happy. They're so proud of you. And you're working to build generational legacies. So yeah, it may not be happening as fast as you want it, but be patient. Be patient. And just enjoy this newfound energy and love that you're found within yourself. That's an endless well of love and peace that you found within yourself, that pulls you through those times of depression and pulls you through those times where you felt like you don't have anyone, or you're alone, or you can't trust anyone. At the end of the day, you're realizing that all you need is you, your spirit team, and your happiness. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you're good, prioritizing yourself, just like on an airplane. They say put your mask on first and then help everyone else. Even your children. Put yours on first and then you help your children. And so you're really taking that to the next level and applying it to your life. And in that, you're breaking generational curses. You are healing yourself Okay, and I'm not talking about taking care of yourself in a selfish way, and you wearing designer and your kids over here looking raggedy without no haircut. That we talking about being responsible with this now. Let's not go too far. But, and it's not about buying things or whatever. It's about getting yourself together emotionally, mentally, really speaking your truth, being your true and authentic self. That's how, and that's how you love yourself, because we're air signs, right? We're on the air signs. It's about communication. So that throat chakra, really speak your truth. Don't be afraid. If you can't be completely honest with someone, do they really love you? If you can't have a disagreement with someone without them, you know, trying to disown you, are they really for you? Or do they just want a slave? Or do they just want a yes person or a yes man? That's not what you came here to do or to be for anybody. You didn't come here to be nobody's doormat. You're worthy of the best and nothing is too good for you. You are royalty. Ye are gods. Ye are God. So you didn't come here to let someone run all over you. We're here to work together, you know, as a unit to help each other. But the Bible says if you don't work, you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do the work so that you can eat of the milk and honey of that endless joy. You do the work and cultivate and create that inner joy, that inner happiness, that inner just deep wellness of peace and joy. Just savoring the sweetness of life. The new eyes where you just see life from a different perspective. You see the magic of life and being able to dwell and to live in that because it's ever flowing. It's that milk and honey. It's the milk and honey. Okay? And then you have some people that are just so dead set on not seeing that. So dead set on being only 3D. And not tapping into the 5D, the mental, the spiritual planes. You know what I'm saying? The spirit realm is 90%. What we see is only like 10%. I'm just throwing out numbers, but you know what I mean and what I'm saying. So those heavy people, those dense people that, you know, only want to complain about things, you may need to separate yourself because the energy is just too heavy and you are awakening. And look at that Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck. You're moving. Tapping into your destiny. Uncovering those things that were hidden. Tapping into your God self, mastering your emotions, mastering, protecting your peace at all costs, becoming a warrior, using your wisdom. Wow, you got 3 kings in a row. The King of Swords, the King of Staffs, and the King of Cups. Like, this new way of thinking and being, this new energy, you bossing the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And you're about to be victorious. Period. Justice, healing, major transformation. No longer stuck. People around you better get with the program or they gonna get left behind. Period. Is what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing from these cards. It's like you ain't got time to play no more. You're not playing those games no more. You've had a taste of what freedom and liberation is, and you're no longer going to allow people to come in and to stifle your light again, to make you feel like you need to dim your light again. It's not happening. It's not happening. So hit you with the beatbox. What? Period. Magician, 9 of Cups. You are manifesting wish fulfillment in your own motherfucking life because of the mentality, because of your new beliefs, because of the new way that you're seeing the world. And you can love a motherfucker from a distance. You're loving people from a distance at this point. When they show themselves worthy and show themselves approved by doing the work, then you can allow them into the fold. But you know that shit where you was carrying everybody on your back, you're like, nah, 10 of Swords, I'm dropping that shit. Dropping all these damn ones. Like, what the fuck? Fuck, I look like a donkey, a mule? Like, man, I'm not carrying that shit no more. Nah. I'll be a blueprint. I'll show you what it looked like. But I gotta keep moving. I can't let you lower my vibration because you refuse to do the work. You refuse to take a leap of faith and look at things from a different perspective. That's your battle. That's no longer my battle. So, I love you, but I gotta go. That's what you're doing. All right, family. I love you all, and until next time. Peace.